Can't believe it. It's over. We were scared, guys. I mean, nobody can describe, what we were going through, because until last minute, we had no idea. Actually, I personally relaxed on Tuesday evening, because suddenly I saw that it might work. And why it worked? Because we all tried very hard to make it work. Thank you very much. Thanks for bearing with us. Thanks for bearing with all the little problems, which obviously were here. And also, you are pioneers of maybe of a new ways of presenting scientific information. You have to realize that it was, at least in speech, was definitely the first one. So let's see how it will go in the future. And again, thanks very much. And for us, thanks that it's also over, and hopefully none of us will go to jail or any of that. Or we may still walk among you and be accepted back into normal speech community. Thank you very much.
Okay, good, perfect. So it's an honor for me to deliver the 11th Christian Benoit Award. Just to remember, it's in the honor of Christian Benoit, which was a French CNRS researcher, a colleague of mine. You have a photo. We jointly wrote this nice book on talking machines.
Don't switch the slide.
I don't. Yeah, sure. So he's a pioneer in audiovisual speech processing. He was a founder member of the ISCA, the Special Interest Group on Avisa. So the prize delivers a financial support of 7,500 € to a promising young scientist in the field of speech and face-to-face communication, either on basic or applied research project. It's sponsored both by ISCA and the French Association of Spoken Communication, and it's delivered in 2 years' time. And this time, so you have a committee of 10 researchers, including ISCA, FCP people, and so on, and previous Christian Benoit laureates. And this time, so the laureate is Daniel Michelsanti. I invite to come here. So he's currently an industrial postdoc, both in Aalborg University and Oticon. And he will present his project on audiovisual speech enhancement. And I deliver the diploma, take a picture. You just have 5 minutes to present. Yes, I will keep it for you. Yeah, no problem.
The white button.
Yeah. So thank you, Gerard, and all the committee. It was a real honor to be here today to present my project, which is on audiovisual speech enhancement. For those of you that are not familiar with this topic, I just have a figure here to explain what it is about. So imagine to have this situation with two people having a conversation with each other. So on the left, there is a person telling a story to the other person on the right. But this is an ideal situation because usually in a real-world situation, we have background music and a competing speaker. So it's like what we had yesterday at the banquet. And the humans are very good at focusing their attention to the speech of interest. But if they have some hearing impairment, then it can be hard for them. So the idea of audiovisual speech enhancement is to reduce all the background noise using both visual and acoustic cues. And the project that I will develop in this 2-year frame time will be a multimedia pedagogical product in the form of an interactive documentary, or iDoc. And it's a sort of an extension of an overview article that I wrote quite recently on the topic. And the user of this documentary will be able to explore the field of audiovisual speech enhancement by navigating through a mind map consisting of 3 main themes. And yeah, I reported just one. So the motivation, the application, mostly hearing aids, foundation, and then the core of the field. And then here I reported just quickly some objective. I will just quickly read them. So one of the main objectives is to engage interest and increase the impact of my research, extend my research reach to academic and non-academic audiences, further develop my knowledge dissemination skills, and finally provide new perspective on past and recent advances in the field. Yeah, so that was all, and thanks again.
So normally we would wait till the end, but Gerard's got a train to catch, and life is going to be bad for him if he doesn't get the train. But Gerard has been serving on the ISCA board for too many years, we won't say. But he's overseen the ISCA SIGs. He's done enormous amount of work, expanded the programs dramatically. There are more people that attend the workshops and the special interest group efforts than interspeech. And so he really does an excellent job. So on behalf of ISCA, the ISCA board and the ISCA community, we thank you for your service and a little token of our appreciation. Okay?
Okay, we're over to the paper awards. And first of all, I'm standing for Tatsuya Kawahara, who has to be excused. It's 3 a.m. in Japan, to announce the best computer speech and language paper awards. So the first award, which is the ISCA Award for the best research paper published in computer speech and language in the period 2016 to 2020, is Herman Kamper, Aaron Jansen, and Sharon Goldwater for the paper A Segmental Framework for Fully Unsupervised Large Vocabulary Speech Recognition, published in 2017. Computer speech and language has 2 paper awards. The other one is the award for the best review paper published in the journal in the same period. And the winner of that award is Emmanuel Vincent, Shinji Watanabe, Aditya Arya Nugraha, John Barker, and Richard Markter for the paper and analysis of environment, microphone and data simulations, mismatches in robust speech recognition, also published 2017. The next journal paper award is for the best paper in speech communication. And the award is given every second year by URSIP and ISCA. And this year it was presented at USIPCO. And the award for the best published, best paper was D4C, a band aperiodicity estimated for high-quality speech synthesis by Masanori Morisa, published 2016. So that's for past papers. Now we are moving to current papers. And it is the big competition every interspeech for the best interspeech student paper award. There were 15 nominees that were nominated by the area chairs and the TPC. And these papers they have been presented before, so I'll just go briefly through them. 15 papers and one highlighted in yellow, which was missed out in the abstract. To evaluate the papers, we looked at the review scores, the review comments, the paper itself, and the short video that was submitted. And it's been a committee with Phil Green, Joachim Gustafsson, Peter Montlicek, Haiju Lee, Gerard B, and myself, who have been evaluating the papers. The award itself is a certificate and a small monetary award for the student authors. And the first Best Student Paper Award go to, and it's 3 of them. Anupama Chingacham, who co-authored a paper with Vera Denberg and Dietrich Klakov on exploring the potential of lexical paraphrases for mitigating noise-induced comprehension errors, and a virtual certificate. The next award goes to, okay, we just move on, all right. Too many fanfares. Yinghao Li and Ali Sareh for a paper co-authored with Nima Mesagarami, Stargan version 2 BC, a diverse, unsupervised, non-parallel framework for natural sounding voice conversion. And the last award is going to Piyush Vyas and Anastasia Kuznetsova, who co-authored a paper with Donald Williamson on optimally encoding inductive biases into the transformer, improves end-to-end speech translation. So before I leave the stage, I just want to acknowledge again our 109 grantees for the travel grants. We'd like to congratulate you all. Thank you.
For the 5th year now, we have organized a workshop for young female researchers in speech. The Young Female Researchers in Speech workshop is a venue for female identifying researchers, primarily at the master's level, to come and present their research, to hear from doctoral students in the area, to hear from senior scientists in the area, to receive some mentoring. We organized the event fully online this year. It was a great success. We had 21 participants. And we have also awarded a best paper to one of the presentations there. And the winner of the Best Paper Award at the Young Female Researchers in Speech workshop is Ivy Mock of Radboud University for the paper Emotional Prosodic Analysis in Children's Animation Series Between English and Mandarin Chinese.
So we are now. Okay, we are running into the special session and challenges awards. There are quite many of them. There are our special session and challenges chairs, Sakti Sakriani and Pavel Ircing. Sakti apologizes because it's really too late for her in Asia, and Pavel Ircing will present the awards remotely. Pavel is with us.
Okay, so good late afternoon from Pilsen. And it's my great honor to present the awards from the challenges in the special session and challenges sections. There were actually 8 challenges among the Interspeech 21 special sessions, and only 5 of them actually declared a winner or several winners. So the first of those is the conferencing speech challenge, which has to deal with the multi-channel speech enhancements for video conferencing. There were 2 tasks. One was multi-channel speech enhancements with single microphone array, and the other was with multiple microphone arrays. So these are the best 2 teams for the single microphone array. One is Show Deep NS team led by Shinli Ren, and the other is Team HKDAT led by Renji Tong. So please give a brief applause. Thank you. And let's go for multiple microphone arrays. Actually, the winner is the same as before, Show Deep NS. And the second place is a team named Hungarian Dance, but it's also from China, led by Kwai Dong Wong. So please thank them. And we go to another challenge, which is the Addressable challenge, where the task was to detect Alzheimer's dementia in 3 different subtasks. First was actually the classification whether the person has or hasn't Alzheimer's dementia, and the winner is the paper authored by Elin Pan and et al. From the University of Sheffield and the University of Manchester, United Kingdom. And here is another subtask of the same challenge. Here it was the regression task. The task was to predict mini-mental status examination score. And this subtask was won by the paper authored by Raghavendra Papagari from Johns Hopkins University, USA. And here is the third and final challenge of a sub-challenge of the Addressable, is the prediction of the cognitive decline in Alzheimer's dementia patients. And here the paper is authored by Zafi Sharan Syed from the Mehrani University of Engineering and Technology in Pakistan, and his co-authors are from Australia as well. So that was the second task, and third one is the so-called the Cova challenge. As the name suggests, they are trying to diagnose COVID from the acoustics, from speech and other acoustic sounds. So here you can see the teams that ranked in the first 3 positions of this challenge. So it's the programmers from the National Institute of Technology in India. And the second place are the team News Morning from the National University of Singapore. And finally, the third place is team UIIT UCSST from the universities in the greater Chicago area, so to say. And here's another one. It's the deep noise suppression challenge. They also listed 3 winning teams. So team number 1 is the team of the Chinese Academy of Sciences from Beijing. The second one is also from China, Nanjing University. And the third one is actually also from China, Northwestern Polytechnical University in Xi'an. So please let them congratulate. And the next challenge is the classic challenge, Computational Paralinguistic Challenge, which is held in several interspeeches now. It actually had four sub-challenges. First was detecting or diagnosing COVID from coughing, and here the winning paper is authored by Addressable Casanova from the University of São Paulo, Brazil, and his team. And it's called the Transfer Learning and Data Augmentation Techniques to the COVID-19 Identification Tasks in Compari 2021. And the sub-challenge prize for diagnosing COVID from speech was not awarded because nobody surpassed the baseline given by the organizers. So let's go to the third sub-challenge, which is the challenge that's where the goal was to detect the escalation in the conversation. And the winning paper is named Identifying Conflict Escalation and Primates by Using Ensemble X Vectors and Fisher Vector Features. And the final sub-challenge dealt with of the Compari dealt with identifying different species of primates based on the acoustic cues, and this prize was won by Thomas Pellegrini for the paper Deep Learning-Based Central African Primate Species Classification with Mix-Up and Spec Augment. And this basically closes the challenges that were actually presenting during the interspeech. And here is another one which didn't have enough papers accepted, but still you want to present it. And I would like to give the floor to John Hansen, who I believe is present there. And please present this challenge. Thank you.
Thank you. So we had, this was the Fearless Steps Challenge that wasn't official for Interspeech 2021, but the challenge still went on. And we had, I think, up to about 250 sites worldwide that have so far downloaded and used the audio data from the Apollo missions. And this challenge was broken up into 5 different categories. In the speech activity detection area, there were 3 papers that were just presented in the previous session in this room. And the first place team came from Carnegie Mellon University. The second place team came from Duke Xuan University in China. And the third place team came from the University of Zaragoza in Spain. And so let's congratulate all 3 of these winners. So that was the speech activity detection. Next was the speaker identification area. So actually, I'll just jump to all of these because speaker identification, speaker diarization, track 1 and track 2. The first place winner was always Duke Kunshan University in China. Somehow I flipped the wrong way. Congratulations. And then the last area was automatic speech recognition, track 1 and track 2. And the team that took first in these 2 were the Institute for Infocom Research in Singapore, the I2R team. Congratulations.